Sophia Harper lived in a quiet neighborhood in Savannah, Georgia. Her husband, Ryan, was an architect who spent most of his time at work. Their son, Noah, was at school all day, leaving Sophia alone with her thoughts. She adored her family, but she felt an increasing emptiness. Her neighbor, James Carter, a widower for 3 years, spent his afternoons gardening. His garden, filled with roses and lilacs, was a haven of peace. One day, while watering her plants, Sophia caught James's gaze. Every day, Sophia found an excuse to talk to James. He showed her how to care for flowers, explained the cycle of the seasons. Slowly, Sophia began looking forward to these moments. One night, while Ryan was away, Sophia noticed a soft light in James's garden. Curious, she crossed the hedge and discovered a space illuminated by lanterns. James welcomed her with a smile and a cup of warm tea. She felt at ease, momentarily forgetting Ryan's absence. Weeks passed, and Sophia felt drawn to James's warmth. He paid attention to her, spoke to her gently. One day, as a storm broke out, she found refuge under a garden shelter with him. This question unsettled her. She loved her husband, but loneliness weighed on her. Was she searching elsewhere for something missing at home? Ryan, absorbed in his work, noticed nothing. But one evening, he saw Sophia laughing with James, a smile she hadn't given him in a long time. A feeling of panic rose within her. One evening, while Ryan was still at the office, Sophia accepted James's invitation to dine in his garden. The dim lights, the scent of flowers, everything was perfect. They talked for hours, laughing, confiding in each other. Then, in a suspended moment, James brushed her hand. Sophia didn't pull away. Back home, Sophia couldn't sleep. Her closeness with James troubled her. Was she about to cross a line she couldn't return from? The next day, she tried to avoid James, but her heart raced whenever she saw him. She hadn't felt this way in a long time. Sophia began hiding her meetings with James. She deleted messages, found excuses to spend more time alone in the garden. But Ryan started to have doubts. Ryan finally asked the question, and Sophia denied it, but her heart pounded. One evening, under the moonlight, James took her hand. She knew that if they went any further, she risked losing everything. Sophia spent the night thinking, did she want a fleeting affair, or should she face the reality of her marriage? She decided to avoid James for a few days, hoping to clarify her feelings. James understood that Sophia was struggling with her conscience and chose to distance himself as well. Ryan engaged in a deeper conversation with Sophia, concerned about her growing distance. Finally, Sophia admitted her turmoil to Ryan. He was hurt, but he realized they had let routine create distance between them. Ryan suggested they spend more time together, rekindle their love. Sophia cut all contact with James, her heart heavy but determined. Ryan and Sophia went on a weekend trip together, slowly rediscovering their old complicity. Meanwhile, James understood he had to move on. Sophia invested more in her marriage, and Ryan did the same. After long discussions, Ryan and Sophia forgave each other. They developed new habits to keep their love alive. One day, Sophia crossed paths with James on the other side of the hedge. They exchanged a glance, a smile, then each went their separate ways. Sophia realized that happiness must be nurtured daily rather than sought elsewhere. Ryan and she felt stronger together than before. Sophia regained her passion for family life, finally finding balance. James planted a new rose bush in his garden, a symbol of a fresh start. Ryan and Sophia, hand in hand, watched their son play in the garden. The flowers Sophia had planted with James continued to bloom, but they no longer represented a secret, only a memory. Sophia and Ryan promised always to cherish and protect their relationship. Moral: the grass may seem greener elsewhere, but true happiness is found in tending to what you already have.